Good evening, Pisces women. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. I'd like to go on and give you a romantic, specific reading. And ladies, this reading is going to be valid until the end of August. Okay? So, as always, I've already shuffled the cards. I'm going to be using my Lenormand's deck. And I've already illustrated the cards as we see there. Okay? Let's go on and get started and just start off by looking or just taking into consideration a few general observations prior to getting into your reading. Okay, I'm just looking here and it appears that you have a predominant energy of like darker type cards or spades, if you will. So with that predominance there, ladies, there might also be some bickering or arguing and things happening outside of your sphere of control as it relates to your romantic area. You know, I'm feeling that, there's just, a lot of, like arguing or perhaps indecisions or going back and forth with regards to a relationship. Okay, let's go on and look at a few combinations here prior to getting into your reading. Let's combine card 28 with 25. That shows a married type temperament or someone who's involved or engaged or perhaps unavailable or perhaps a male figure that may have been unavailable to you. Okay, let's combine 28 along with 29, and that shows a couple or relationship of some sort that you've had. Let's combine 28 along with 19 here, and that shows that you guys have very strong morals and you're very ambitious towards your situation. That's suggested from the onset. We also have 28, and let's combine that with 2, and that shows that some of you may be an opportunist, and perhaps an individual who likes to kind of take concerted risks. Okay, we also have card 25, and let's combine that with 28, and that shows a partner or fiance perhaps that you guys had gotten with, and you guys had perhaps communicated with, and decided to maybe be in a committed relationship specific type. Okay, we have card 25 along with 19, and that can show some type of legal judgment or a courthouse, or it could even show a trial or perhaps a prison of some sort. Okay, again, 29 with 28 shows a relationship, and 29 and 19 shows that many of you are high achievers. 19 and 28 shows that you guys are very established. Okay, some of you might also even work in the stock market with, you see this combination of 19 and 25. Okay, when you have card 19 here, all right, along with your card, the 29, ladies, it shows that a lot of you are tall and you're very demanding. Okay, card 2 combined with 28 shows that there was a male or has been a male around you that appears to be very upbeat. Okay, all right. So let's go on and just, get started here. And I'm going to, just looking at these cards here, I'm going to tell you a little bit of what I'm seeing about you. Okay, we'll start with card 25. And that shows that many of you ladies are either engaged, married, or perhaps unavailable in some way. Card 19, ladies, shows that some of you are tall, as I suggested, and have long bodies, and you are very ambitious, and as I suggested, have high morals. And, with this card, ladies, some of you might even work in the legal profession or might be an executive of some sort also when you see this card. Okay? And ladies, card 2 shows that you are very optimistic and you really expect the best, in this situation romantically. It also says that some of you might even be single, as I suggested, from the onset by looking at some of your other numbers there. Okay, I just want to go on and just make a few to tell you my initial impression, what I'm kind of getting here, just looking at your cards there. And I'll start there with that bottom card there. Just looking at your spread overall, it looks like that, it seems, ladies, that you want to kind of reach, it looks like maybe a fire type sign temperament. It could be an Aries, Sag, or Leo. And it seems that perhaps you've been having problems, and because of this, you feel that you have had no one to lean on. But this card is kind of saying if you're kind of tired of waiting, ladies, it's really time to move on. Because I'm just looking at your past cards here or there, and that kind of shows that you connected with someone perhaps recently, or someone that you've been with and possibly discuss marriage or some sort, or a more committed type relationship. And I'm also getting a water type sign, and again a fire type element there. That's the water, the Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio, and again the fire is Aries, Sag, or Leo. But I'm feeling that you might have been a bit troubled by this feeling of this unrequited love, and desperately wanted to kind of improve your union. You therefore kind of began to look at your chances, and I feel, ladies, that you felt that you could start a new way with this person, and you remain very optimistic, okay? And just looking at these cards here that are like more so in your future, they kind of show that you might decide in the future to kind of move forward, ladies, perhaps with someone new, and perhaps maybe get rid of, it looks like probably an air type temperament, air type sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and move on perhaps to an earth type sign, or a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo, because it seems that you're going to get tired of things not kind of being the way that you want them to be. But I still feel that your affairs, ladies, are still going to be a bit unsettled somewhat. And it seems that if you were contemplating kind of reuniting or remaining in perhaps an existing relationship, it looks like that there are a lot of communication problems and or sexual problems that may have kind of caused your relationship somehow to kind of sour, ladies. I'm feeling it somewhat, okay? And because you have these three cards here, it shows, ladies, that really a twist of fate is really in store for you. So things are going to turn out quite differently than what you may have expected them to to be, as it relates, ladies, to your situation. Okay, so ladies, let's go on and get right into your reading here, and just start, ladies, with your first card there. It's card 28, ladies. Okay, well, first we might want to go on and start with your card that's really that is falling to the bottom. Okay, and that card is card 6, ladies. And that card here is the Cloud card. So this card, lady, denotes an air or water type temperament. And again, the air sign is, of course, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And the water sign is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So it shows that there may be concern about one of those signs. So again, ladies, the Cloud card is kind of all about perplexing situations, confusions that's really, ladies, usually of a temporary nature, but there are certainly elements of deception and instability that usually crop up with this. And you might be having, as I suggested, a difficult time in a relationship, and it looks like someone might not be making up their mind, because this card is ruled by Neptune and Mercury. And the individual, it seems, that you're concerned about might be living, ladies, a secretive life, because again it represents confusion between thought and emotions there. And this card asks you, ladies, to kind of be a bit more aware of what's kind of going on around you, and that really, ladies, change is certainly ahead for you, which is what I'm kind of seeing that's kind of coming up for you. Okay, so card 28, ladies, it shows a man that perhaps that you've been involved with, or perhaps someone you may have recently met, and this card could possibly be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And he might have been married or involved somehow, and he might have promised a more stable commitment with you, because we have this ring card that's so close, and you even might have felt him to be very dependable. But when you have this card 25 there, just looking at it, from a negative angle, you might have feel that this gentleman or this man may have been kind of, playing games and maybe running rings around you, and, as it will, or as it were. Like I said, this card represents an earth type sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And in the future, ladies, I feel that looking at these two cards, card 19 shows a tall, well-educated person who has very high expectations. surfacing in your life. If it's not someone you're already currently connected with in your past, it certainly is going to be someone new. And he could be, again, ladies, he could possibly be a professional. He could be a lawyer, executive, or etc. And since, ladies, the Tower, tends to rule, it tends to rule Saturn. One of the things that you would come to understand is that he's possibly an earth sign as well, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So with the Clover card falling last, lady, card number 2, okay, he might even assist you with a career opportunity, or he himself might work, as I said, for perhaps a very affluent company. And you might also need, ladies, to kind of evaluate your big picture romantically, and might, ladies, need to kind of rest first prior to kind of projecting really your situation, into the long term or for the long haul. But again, card 2, because you have this Clover here, ladies, it assures luck is really on your side. And it really asks you to kind of relax and remain positive. So don't allow your attitude to harden, ladies, with this Tower card, Because, again, this Clover card is also suggesting that, again, it's a fire type element. And this card is associated with Jupiter. So it's kind of, suggesting that good luck, as I suggested, ladies, is really, really on your side, So, ladies, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that, that this reading has resonated with you. And I certainly look forward to hearing your thoughts. Again, ladies, this reading is valid until the end of next month. And again, I look forward to hearing your comments. And again, for those of you who have yet to subscribe to my channel, please take a few moments to do so now. And for those of you who wish to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly contact me at WAT61073 @gmail.com. Enjoy your evening, ladies.